Canada removes field of study restriction for PGWP eligibility for international students. Canada has introduced major changes to the post-graduation work permit program, removing the field of study requirement for college-level bachelor's and master's graduates starting November 1, 2024. This video expands opportunities for international students, aligning immigration policies with labor market needs. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. In a significant update for international students, immigration, refugees and citizenship, Canada has announced a change in the eligibility criteria for post-graduation work permits. Starting November 1, 2024, graduates of college bachelor's and master's degree programs will no longer need to meet the field of study requirement to apply for a PGWP. This update aims to simplify the process for international students, particularly those completing college-level programs that grant bachelor's or master's degrees. Previously, students had to graduate from programs in specific fields of study related to occupations in long-term shortage to qualify for a PGWP. However, with this new development, the restriction will no longer apply, providing more opportunities for international students to work in Canada after completing their studies. However, students will still need to prove proficiency in English or French, meeting Canadian Language Benchmark 7 in English or Niveau de Compétence Linguistique Canadian 7 in French across all 4 language areas. New eligibility criteria for PGWP applicants. This change applies to students who applied for a study permit after November 1, 2024, and are pursuing college-level bachelor's or master's degree programs. The update significantly alters the landscape for international students looking to gain valuable work experience in Canada after graduation. The removal of the field of study requirement ensures that a broader range of graduates will be eligible to apply for a PGWP, regardless of their program's focus. In addition to this, students will still need to demonstrate their language skills to meet the updated eligibility criteria. Graduates must achieve a minimum CLB 7, or NCLC 7 for French, in each of the 4 language areas: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. This requirement ensures that international graduates are adequately prepared for the Canadian workplace environment. Work in Canada after you graduate. Who can apply? Clarification on applications submitted before November 2024. It is important to note that for applications submitted before November 1, 2024, the field of study requirement still applies. IRCC has clarified that these applicants are not subject to the new criteria and do not need to meet the field of study restriction. The department is working to update its website guidance accordingly to reflect this change. Impact on international students and Canadian immigration. This update is expected to have a significant impact on international students, making it easier for them to transition from their studies to professional opportunities in Canada. By removing the field of study requirement, Canada's immigration policies are becoming more inclusive, allowing students from a wider range of programs to contribute to the Canadian workforce. As the new rule takes effect, international students and educational institutions in Canada will likely see an increase in applications for study permits, with students more confident in their post-graduation work opportunities. Canada's immigration overhaul expanded PGWP eligibility in new policy shift. Canada has ushered in a new era for international graduates by significantly expanding the eligibility criteria for the post-graduation work permit program. This strategic move aligns Canada's immigration and education policies with the country's evolving labor market demands, offering fresh opportunities for international students seeking to build their careers in Canada. Key updates to PGWP eligibility. The most notable change took effect on December 17, 2024, when Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada expanded the list of programs eligible for PGWP. In a bid to address critical labor shortages, the newly added fields include early childhood education, developmental services, and related programs. Specific courses such as Montessori teacher education, child development, and childcare provider training are now included, reinforcing the government's commitment to strengthening essential sectors. This update builds on earlier changes introduced on November 1, 2024, which identified 966 eligible programs across key sectors such as agriculture, healthcare, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, trades, and transportation. By including education-related fields, the government is responding to the dynamic needs of Canada's labor market while simultaneously supporting the growth of critical services. Implications for international students. These updates present exciting prospects for international graduates seeking to transition into Canada's workforce. By aligning PGWP eligibility with sectors experiencing labor shortages, graduates are now better positioned to secure meaningful employment in Canada. This policy shift not only enhances the post-graduation experience but also contributes to strengthening Canada's economy by addressing workforce gaps in high-demand sectors. International graduates pursuing education in these newly eligible fields can now leverage their skills to meet Canada's societal needs, particularly in early childhood education and developmental services. The inclusion of these sectors reflects a thoughtful recalibration of immigration policies to support Canada's long-term economic and social goals. Staying informed and prepared. International students are encouraged to stay informed about these changes to maximize their opportunities in Canada. Consulting official IRCC resources and seeking expert guidance will help applicants navigate the evolving immigration landscape effectively. As Canada continues to refine its immigration policies, proactive engagement and awareness will be key for international graduates looking to establish successful careers in the country. With these expanded PGWP criteria, international graduates now have greater opportunities to build their careers in Canada. Staying informed about these changes will help students maximize their chances of securing meaningful employment. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.